How's it going, YouTube? Finally back. I was actually on vacation for about 2 weeks and a half, so I've been trying to catch up on YouTube, school, my job, and the gym actually. So a lot of work to get done. But anyways, for this video, I wanted to talk about how I chose my career. When I first got to college, I didn't quite know what I wanted to major in. I felt kind of lost. I didn't know my way. Um, So I kind of declared undecided for my major, and I took this course. They had us take this course, and I forget the name of it, but the whole point of it was to help students find what area they would fit in, or what area they would think they're will be most successful in, and that's what I took. So basically, in that course, what we did, we talked about things that we like to do, like far as our hobbies. And my top two were gaming and fixing computers. Gaming, I've been doing since I was about, I would say, 12 years old. I remember when my mom first bought a Nintendo 64 for us. Um, and I would be on that thing almost every day. One of my most prized possessions. I actually still have it in the basement somewhere. Uh, and my other hobby was fixing computers. Fixing computers is something I started when I would say about 14. Yeah, I would say about 14, 15. And I remember when I bought like a junk computer, and I would take it apart and I would practice putting it together. I would go on YouTube and learn about different parts of a laptop. And very soon that progressed to something as me going to college and fixing laptops of students, professors, and actually getting money from it. So that was a side job I had. But anyways, I ended up picking computer and information systems as my major, and I can say it's one of the best decisions I made in my life. Well, one of the best decisions. After picking my major, I decided to work for the IT department at my school, and I worked on help desk for about 2 years, and worked as a junior network administrator for another 2 years, and it was really wonderful experience. Actually, the three things that I got from it was experience, learning, and networking. Three important things you should do at a job, especially if you want to progress to a higher stage. Time for an upgrade, dude. This part of my life, I think everyone goes through this life, especially when you're midway through college or you're almost done with college. But I feel like something was missing. Questions coming up is, what am I going to do after college? What am I in for? Where am I headed to? And I feel like it was something more to what I should be doing than what I'm doing at that time or what I'm doing now. I feel like, I could do uh I don't know how to put it. I feel like just basically I could do more, and that I need to try harder at what I'm doing if I really want to be successful. So I went into deep thoughts. I started thinking about planning. Um but I hit a roadblock there. I didn't know where to start. So I looked online, did some research. I talked to people about their job fields, especially in the IT department. I talked to the database administrator. I talked to the network administrator. I talked to the IT director, the help desk manager, and basically got a feel for how they started in their career and how they, view their job, and different job descriptions or job areas that they normally do in their daily jobs. And I also read books. Didn't just read IT books. I read books on life. I remember one book that I read. It talks about the struggles we face in life, and how we're so worried about overcoming those struggles that we never, get the learning experience from that struggle. We never learn how. We never go back and think about how the things we learned as we were struggling over that problem, and why um, that certain problem happened, or how can we avoid it next time. So it was a really good book to read. I wish I can remember the name of it, but yeah. So I started thinking about uh what specific job I would like to go into, and believe it or not, uh I was walking past this career center, and I've seen a flyer, and it was like something was talking to me. It was just like he was talking to me, and I looked over and I seen cybersecurity on it, and I started like thinking, reading. I started reading about it, and I'm like, wow, this is like law enforcement and computer crime and stuff like that with computers put into one. This is something that I would really would love to do. And I started thinking about it. That my dad, he was in the law enforcement. A lot of my uncles were in law enforcement, and a lot of my friends, some of their parents, mom and dad, was in the law enforcement. My pops was actually a correction officer for the state, as well as my two of my uncles, and some of my friends' parents were police officers. So I kind of grew up around that law enforcement, and I used to watch a lot of Criminal Minds back in the day, law enforcement, law and order, and I always wanted to be like an FBI agent or a police officer, but as I got older, it's a very dangerous job, and I'm one of those guys that if I hear a gunshot, I'm the first one running, and I just can't be a police officer. It's just too dangerous of a field for me. I salute the people that can do it, but I wanted to go into law enforcement, but through a different way. And cybersecurity was basically hit the target. When I read about it and found out about it, it was like a light bulb over my head. And luckily, they had my school had a program called a 5-year cybersecurity where you can major in like intelligence analysis or information assurance. And so I talked to my advisor right away and asked her if she can anything she can do to help me transfer my major over to a 5-year cybersecurity program. And believe it or not, she was able to get the paperwork done. I rushed to get it done myself, and I got in the program. One of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And so cybersecurity, basically help protect information, stop hackers, all the fun stuff and crime that you can be part of to get rid of and help people. And I think that's what really attracts me to the cybersecurity field. Well, how can I find my own career? Well, think about IT or any career. Well, I would say specifically IT is that it's very broad. If somebody you get asked, what do you want to do in life? You say, well, I want to work in IT. The next question the person probably asks is, what is it that you want to do in IT? And you just stuck. Well, I don't know. I just want to work in IT. And basically, let's say, let's put it like this. I want to work in IT. What is it you want to do in IT? Well, I was thinking about databases. I took this class and I really learned about SQL and data warehouses, and I feel like it's something I could give it a try. Oh, well, there's a lot of jobs you can do in databases. Database architect, you can work with database warehouse. You guys get what I'm saying. The IT is very broad, so trying to find that specific area will help you get to your start and help you figure out what it is you want to do. Like a lot of people don't forget that it's people that specialize in wireless access points, people that specialize in routers. People forget that, or mobile phones. It's basically finding what you have a passion for and what you're interested in. So I just want to keep this video short, like I said and promised. So the main thing I want to talk about is keeping the main thing, and that's finding something you love to do, and stay focused, okay? And just just keep learning. It's the difference. It's the difference between a guy or a girl. Don't want to discriminate. That come home from work and go over what he or she learned from work on a job, than somebody who just goes home and wait for the next day of work and just go to work and then come home and just do their fun stuff, or don't talk about work only as when it's at work, or don't want to learn more from the job. So there's a difference between those people. Just stay focused, like I said, and just keep grinding. And that's all for it, folks. Thank you for watching this video. Appreciate it.